Content agency versus in-house team, which one should you choose and why? In this video I'm going to go through exactly my opinion on what you should choose, why you should actually choose either a content agency or an in-house team. And this is for your content creation side of things, or the whole content side of things. What should you choose? Should you choose a content agency or should you hire an in-house team? In this video I'm going to go through exactly that. So you may be in a bit of a predicament right now. You may be like, what you're thinking, you need some kind of content team because you want to put out content, you want to start a personal brand, you want to get clients through your personal brand, and you just don't know how to kind of create content and everything like that. So you're in a predicament. You want to hire a team or you want to hire an agency, and you're just like, what should I do? And you may actually think, first of all, in-house team is the best option. But I want to explain why it may not be the right thing for you in this video, and I want to go through both things. So I want to be on both sides of things. So I'm going to try and be on both sides of things, even though I know exactly what I would do. But yeah, let's just get into it. So first of all is finding talent. Okay, so finding talent takes a long damn time. Okay, it takes ages. And when I say talent, I mean individuals who can actually get the job done right and can be smart enough to do their own thing without you micromanaging them all the time. So without you going there in Slack every day and be like, yo, is this done? Is this done? Is this done? Is this done? They need to be smart enough to do that, and that's hard to do. Okay, for my team, for my editing team, for my content creation team, it took a long time. Okay, and as you know, time is money, and when you try and hire editors, scriptwriters, ideators, posting, scheduling, it's going to take you a lot of time to do so. Okay, it's going to take a lot of time for you to find someone to do that and actually find the right person to do it. Okay, because it's not just that one-time thing. You know that for a fact as well, because you've probably hired other people before, that it's not just a one-time thing. You have to keep on saying, oh, are they doing the right thing? Are they doing this? Or they're fired? Oh, I need to hire some more people. It's not going to be that one-time thing with an in-house team, especially with individuals. And you've got to put them through a test to see if they're even good enough. You've got to find the actual talent, which, like, you have to go on job posts, Upwork, onlinejobs.ph, everything like that, Facebook groups, and look for talent like yourself, and then create a job post, which takes even more time. Post that job post, wait for applicants to apply, which takes even longer, and then you have to sort through those applicants and move them on to the next stage of your hiring process. And you then, once you've actually put them through a test and see if they've got good edits or whatever you're trying to do with your content, scripting, whatever, you have to see that you have to take them on to the next stage, which is interviews, to see if they're the right fit for your company, your values, everything like that. So it takes a long time to find talent. Okay, this is just finding and hiring talent. It takes a really long time to do so, to find the right people, to make sure you find the right people, and this will waste so much of your time. Like, think of all of this. You could have been putting your brain power from doing this into actually just working on the business. Okay, trying to improve your product instead of focusing on actually marketing it with the content side of things and hiring people to do it. Okay, so this will waste so much of your time, and that's just finding the talent. Next is training the talent. Okay, so after you've hired talent, you then have to train them. Okay, so you have to give them SOPs, you have to create standard operating procedures, you have to create those, you have to create them multiple times, you have to run them through exactly what you want them to do, and give them trainings. You have to hop on trainings with them every single week, train them up to a high standard, everything like that. And for the first 2 weeks, you should be doing it like every day. Okay, hopping on a training every single day, and then you can do it every single week after. Okay, or 2 times a week, whatever. So I cannot tell you how long it took to train some of my editors up. They took a long time, and that's okay. Like, I don't mind that, because they're amazing editors now, and then I can get clients on and they can edit for them as well, okay, in an amazing way. So I don't mind that, but it does take a lot of time, and it just turns out to be a huge headache, because they're not listening to you. They're, oh, let me try this. They're not doing the right things, and then you have to neglect working on your business because you're working in it training everyone up. Okay, so it's just a waste of time. I don't want to say waste of time, because you're hiring people, you're getting content out there which you need, but it's not the most efficient way to do things. Okay, like training up talent is going to take a very, very long period of time, especially editors, and especially if you don't know how to edit yourself. Okay, so you're going to have to hire an editor, and you think to yourself, oh wow, they're an editor, they're going to do everything. No, they don't know what you want, so you've got to tell them, you've got to walk them through the process. And if you don't know how to do that yourself, well, to put it plainly, you're fucked. So you can't really just train talent if you don't know how to do it yourself. So you have to learn that thing as well, to a certain point. Then you can train them on it. Okay, and the next thing, it costs a lot. So hiring a team costs a lot of money. Okay, a lot of money. It would cost you way more than hiring an agency. And you're probably like, oh no, that's not true. Agencies cost thousands. Well, per person you hire is gonna cost you thousands. Minimum wage, okay? So it's gonna cost you a lot of money to hire the team, in-house team. It's gonna cost you way more money. Like, I'm telling you right now, way, way, way more money. What you would have to do if you wanted your whole content creation side of things taken over, you would have to hire a person to ideate, you would have to hire a person to script, you would have to hire a person to edit, you'd have to hire a person to schedule, you'd have to hire a VA, everything like that. This adds up to a lot of money. And where an agency could cost just as little as $3,600 a month for all of these things, literally all of these things, and if you hired an in-house, it could cost that much per person. Okay, you hire, which is insane. So it would be like double the costs if you're hiring in-house. Okay, and a good thing about hiring in-house, I don't just want to be on that side of agency side of things, but good thing about hiring in-house is they are your, like, I don't want to say that, they are yours, like they're your in-house team. So they can't go like, oh, I just want to go over here, I'm going to work on this project, I'm going to work on this project. No, they're like working on your projects until they leave. Okay, so yeah, it would 100% cost you double if you were to hire an in-house team, like 100%. Plus the people you hire are not experts yet, because you need to train them up. And as I said, if you don't know how to train people up, and if you don't know how to edit yourself, you don't know how to ideate yourself, you don't know how to script yourself, how are you going to train those people up to a high standard? The truth is, you're not going to be able to, so you're going to have to hire another person who knows what they're talking about to hire those people. And that's just even more money. Okay, and the agency's team has already been trained up and are ready to start. So they've already been trained up, they know what they're doing, they know what to do, they have a proven process if the agency is a good agency, and they're just ready to come in and just take it all over. And that's amazing, where you can just sit back and you probably only have to film the content, you send it to them, it's all edited, they've come up with the ideas, they've scripted it, so you only have to film, and boom, you only have to film like once a month, and it's all taken care of for you. On the other hand, I just want to go on the in-house team side for a minute. You can hire agencies who don't stick to their promises. So you can get amazing results one month, and then you get the next you get really bad results. And this is because they onboard new clients, they can't handle it, they have to hire new team members again, and add the person who they're training up to yours, because they onboarded a new client, so they want to make a good impression, so they put their best person on that person's account. And that's when results can get bad. But if you hire a good agency that actually has all of the talents good, that won't happen. Okay, so what I want to go through now is positives and negatives of both things. So agency, do you have to train them up? No, you don't have to train them up, which is an amazing thing, because they're already trained by the agency themselves. In-house, do you have to train them up? Yes, that's going to take a ton of time. I'm telling you right now, the amount of trainings I've gone through my editors is insane. I used to send them Loom videos all the time and everything like that. It was a pain, but until I got them to a really high standard, then you can just let go. But then, and of course, you still have to manage them. Okay, so next is have to hire yourself. For agency, no, you don't have to hire them, you just literally pay them a monthly retainer, and then it's all done for you most of the time. And then you have to hire yourself. In-house, yes, you do have to hire them yourself, which isn't a pain, because you have to You have to create a job post, you have to look for talent, you have to wait for talent to apply, you have to open interviews, you have to open a second interview, you have to do example edits, you have to do example, like, so it's just a pain, okay? And it takes a long damn time, okay? And next is you have to manage yourself. So the agency, you don't have to manage yourself, you're just communicating with them, see how things are going. On the other hand, sometimes if they are a bad agency, you probably are managing them, you're probably like, well, what's going on? Why haven't I got my videos? What's going on? Like, if you're working with a bad agency. In-house, do you have to manage yourself? Yes, of course, you have to manage your team members. You have to communicate with them on a daily basis, see how they're doing, see what they're doing. Not micromanaging, but you have to see what they're doing. And next is cost efficient. So agency is 100% cost efficient because it's a monthly retainer and it's for everything combined, okay, if they're doing that. And in-house, cost efficient, not really, because you have to pay per employee, and that's going to be costing a lot, especially if you're hiring really good talent. If you want a low talent that's going to edit like really bad videos, of course, like, it's going to be cheap, but you want the quality, and the agency is going to be quality regardless. But the in-house team, you're going to have to hire quality, and that's going to be even more expensive because it's per person, per employee. And then last but not least, results good. I'm going to say for agency, yes, of course, results are going to be good, but sometimes maybe if you hire a bad agency to do what for you, they're going to put an executive on your account, and it's not going to go well because they're going to onboard new clients and they're just going to push you to the side. That's only happens when you hire a bad agency, so make sure you do your research about them before you hire. And then results good for in-house. Again, yes, could be amazing results if you train them up, if you take the time to train them up. But again, it's going to take them time. It's going to take them time, and you're not going to have the skills to actually train those people up because you're hiring someone to do the content creation for you, and you want it done for you. Okay, so that's what I think about in-house versus agency. 100% recommend, obviously, the agency. I would hire. It's cheaper. It's you don't have to train them up, you don't have to hire them, you don't have to manage them. It's cost efficient, results are amazing, and I would definitely suggest hiring an agency. But what I would do as well is make sure that agency doesn't just offer content creation, because you don't really care about the content, you care about what it does. Okay, does it get you leads? Does it get you clients? Okay, that's what you really need to focus on. So focus on looking at agencies that actually do the content for you and also consult you on the side of things about how to implement a funnel behind the content if you don't have a funnel ready to convert the attention into paying clients. So that's exactly what I would look for, and that's in-house. And that's in-house versus content agency. 100% recommend a content agency. And I know I'm being a bit biased because I own a content agency, but 100% recommend it. And yeah, hope you got some value from this video. Hope this makes your decision a bit easier. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Subscribe, everything like that. And peace.